Excuse me. Good morning. Welcome to Coffee and Crafts. I'm Linda Cullen from Crafty Stampin. Thank you for joining me today. Sorry for the half-hour delay. There's just some days you just can't get your act together. So I hope the project we're going to do will make it worth it for you for the little bit of the delay. So let me show off what we're going to be doing today. So we are doing some rainbow butterflies. And the fun thing with doing this kind of technique is that you kind of really get two cards with one. So it's kind of fun. You put a little extra effort in with the coloring of the rainbow, but like I said, you end up with two cards at the end of the process. So I hope this looks like it might be fun. We're playing, that is the Beauty Abounds stamp set and the matching die butterfly, oh boy, Butterfly Beauty. Ew. And they are some great big dies, and so they're a lot of fun to play with. So good morning, everybody. I see everyone's hopping on. Welcome. Thank you so much. I will forewarn you, my kids are having an early day from school. I start to feel like some days, weekdays don't have school. So at any point, there could be bustling coming in through the door. So just be forewarned. So let's go over our prizes for today. So I'd like to say thank you for you guys joining me and sharing by doing some prizes. So if you leave a comment on this broadcast, and you have to leave it on the original broadcast. So if you were watching this on a shared video, like your friend shared it and you're watching it on their Facebook, you need to actually click through to the Crafty Stampin' link and you have to leave a comment there, because I can't see the comments on other people's pages. But if you leave a comment on the original Facebook post, you can be entered to win the Crushed Curry Baker's Twine, and I'm going to be giving that away at the very end of this broadcast. If you are not lucky enough to win, or let's say you are watching this later, either on Facebook or on YouTube. I am only live on Facebook. I don't have that power to send it over to YouTube as well at the same time. So that'll go over there later. I'm going to do a giveaway for the Seasoned with Kindness stamp set. And I can't remember at this moment whether it's a current Hostess gift or if it's last year's. I think it might be last year's. And we're going to give that away, and I'm going to give that away next Thursday. And if you happen to share this video, which thank you very kindly if you do, and you can share it on any social media platform, Pinterest, Facebook, YouTube. If you can find another one, great. And then just come back again to the original broadcast here and type shared with a D. I will put you in for a second entry. So I thank you, everybody. And I see everyone jumping on. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And good cold Thursday morning. I've been sitting here rubbing my hands together, trying to get them to warm up because they don't craft as well when they're cold. I don't know about you guys. My fingers just don't like to work sometimes when it's really cold. So let's just get some little bit of housekeeping out of the way. So I am doing online card classes. So if you like my tutorials, this is my tutorial sort of on steroids. So I make 4 cards. There are 4 different designs and you'll make 8 cards. And this features the Dear Dolly bundle. It's the stamp set and die. And it also uses the Tea Room Specialty Designer Series paper. I will tell you, these cards are gorgeous. So there are reservations being taken for this right now. It's a pre-order through the 15th. And they'll be mailing out of my craft room here on the 25th. I will tell you, I think this is my favorite class online class I've done so far. These cards are gorgeous. So the link to that is, if you're on Facebook, it's above, and if you are on YouTube, it will be below. They'll give you all the exact details on that online class. Next up, okay, Paper Pumpkin. It's 6 years old. I know, so it's grown up so well. This March is its birthday, and there's an extra stamp set in the box. So you're going to get 2 stamp sets. And if you follow through onto my blog post about this, it does say, what did they say? The card is going to have some pop. You can see the colors here that they've given us the hint. I think it's Basic Black, Bermuda Bay, Daffodil Delight, Flirty Flamingo, easy for me to say, and Poppy Parade. And then I think they said that extra stamp set was something about big. Yeah, yes, I say Dolly, and I think it's just how I was raised. It is doily. I say Dolly, just how it is. But yeah, so I have no problem being corrected. I know I'm wrong. But the paper pumpkin, you need to sign up by this Sunday. Sunday's the 10th as I check out my calendar. That is the last day to sign up for this new paper pumpkin. And who doesn't like extra free stamp sets? And last but not least, the Celebration Coordination products, which are the limited time only products that are available to coordinate with the Celebration products you earned, are currently selling. I'm starting to hear a rumor, I haven't had a chance to check it out, that the Froggy framelits might have sold out. So if there is something there you want, I highly encourage you to get them now. Okay, what else do we got? I think that's all we got right now. So let's, hold on, let me find the right slide. Let's do our giveaway from last time. So we were giving away the Tranquil Tulips. I always say we. It's just me, and me. I'm giving away the Tranquil Tulips, which was a Celebration stamp set from last year. And here are the random.org. So I have everyone's name in here who commented. And you will see quite a few people are in here twice because they shared this video and then they commented back on here that they shared with the D, commented, shared. My brain, I read one comment that then got me thinking of something else. So it looks like other people are commenting that the Froggies are gone, the Froggy framelits. So that is sad. Okay, so I'm going to hit randomize, and the name that pops to the top will be our winner. And it is Lily Meyer. So Lily, congratulations. Please head over to craftystampin.com if you go to specials, then giveaway, and it'll flip over here in a minute. Yep, and you click this button here, claim your prize, fill out the form, and I will get those out to you. If you're ever curious if you have won, I forgot to put in for the... All right, we're going to pick two. I'm going to pick another one in a second. I forgot to pick for the... I totally forgot about the Froggies we were giving away. It's a good thing I looked. So we're going to do a bonus giveaway today for the Froggies because I had UPS potentially coming last week. But all my other giveaways that I have currently going on are listed here, as well as all the prior winners. So if you're ever curious if you won, they are here. But you got 2 weeks to claim them, or I throw them back into the pile. So here's what we're going to do, because it's the same list of names. So Lily Myers has won. And instead of just taking number 2, I am going to go back. And there's the names again. So let's see. We're going to reset form. Let me see. Yep. And I'm going to go copy the names again super quick, because I'm not sure if it would just re-randomize again. Let's paste these again. All right. So I'm put the names back in. We're going to pick again now for another name. These are the same names, but then we're going to randomize again, and I'm going to pick for the Froggy. And that was the bonus UPS set. So someone just asked if this is live. This is live. So there should be a red live button somewhere in some corner. If you are watching live. All right, so here we go. Same names, same people, same shared list. We'll fly back up to the top. So Lily won the first one, and that was the Tranquil Tulips. This is now, it's not for the Tranquil Tulips, it's for the So Hoppy, the special UPS bonus set. So that is going to Kathy Pedersen. So Kathy, same thing, head over to craftystampin.com. and I will get you the frogs. So Kathy's for the frogs, Lily's got the tulips. All right, let's head here. Here are my children, so here it's going to get loud in the house probably. All right, so anyone who popped in late, let me show you. This is the project we're going to be doing. This is kind of a rainbow butterfly combo. So let's get working. So here are the cards. Like usual, I will have a blog post up in about 30 minutes to a half hour, because that's my son Logan. He's been dying to get back on to the lives. So yeah, school's out. All right, please go find something to do.
Did the thing come?
No, it's coming tomorrow. Go.
Oh, it is?
Yes, go. All right. Interlude with my son. So I will have a blog post up with a full recap, including a downloadable PDF. Uh-oh, we got autofocus going. Let me shut that off. And then attempt to focus. Okay, so these cards, so like I said, you can kind of make 2 with 1 on this. So I've got it all set up. I'm going to start with, this is shimmery white. And I'm going to put down a piece of scrap. I find, especially for this, for you guys, I use the scrap paper, the grid paper for the Stamparatus. It's like the perfect size. All right, here I have all my inks. So to do this rainbow, I stuck with the brights, and you can adjust your rainbow, and it doesn't even have to be a rainbow. You can grab other colors that you like, but I stuck in the brights, and I think 5 is the maximum number of colors you're going to want to use. You get any more, it gets a little harder to mix it. So what I have is, these are our foam brayers. These are washable, but I'm a little OCD, so I have one for each one. I have one for each color. I keep them, and I will put a link to this. Where'd it go? I have a box that I can keep all the brayers in. So that I know which ones for each color. And like I said, I'll put a link with on the blog post recap. And I just keep all the handles separately in the box it comes in. So when you get the brayers, you will get 4 sponge heads and 2 handles. So I just keep all the handles in the box that it came in. And when I'm doing a class, or I'm doing like this and there's total potential that I could mix them up, I'll punch out the coordinating color and put it on the handle so I remember which handle, because sometimes you can't really fully see the color of ink on the brayer sometimes, so I put the little notch, little color spot, so I know what I'm doing. All right, so let's start coloring. All right, so let me set this up here. And I also have my sponge daubers. I'm kind of using both today, just as a little helper. And I'm going to line them all up on my desk here. Put these out of the way. So I have Gorgeous Grape, Coastal Cabana, Daffodil Delight, Flirty Flamingo. Here's Flirty Flamingo, and Poppy Parade. All right. Good morning. Where do you go? I will put the link to the box. I got it at, I think, Michael's. You can get it, I believe, at Amazon. So I'll put a link to the box in my blog post when I do the recap with all the info. I ran out of time today, or I would have had it up above on the description of this post. Woo! All right, I'm going to start with the middle color, which is the Daffodil Delight. And what I try to do is make sure I get color all around on the sponge. So I keep rolling like this instead of the little back and forth. This would only get me ink on half of it, so I just keep rolling one direction to help get ink on the whole thing. And I'm just going to start in the middle. And it'll take a little while to build it up, and that's fine. I'm going to try and concentrate in the middle, but I will move a little side to side because I don't want hard lines of color, though I do kind of end up with it a little bit at the end. But I just want to build my color up. Good morning, everybody. Now you can use, you can create a rainbow out of like the Regals and some of the other colors. I almost went with a Regal, kind of using maybe Cajun Craze and Curry. and stuff, but I kind of thought, let's go bright and springy and like some bright summer colors as I'm kind of getting a little done with winter. I don't know about you. I'm good. Thank you for asking, Diana. Just playing in the craft room. All right, so I can always come back. So there I've built up some yellow, and I am keeping the angle on the camera wide so you can kind of see all the things going. And then I'm just going to move to the color next to it. So this is Flirty Flamingo. And I will end up with very inky fingers, I can guarantee you right now. I'm going to actually spin this around. I tend to do better in my left hand. Or on the right side, than working on to my left. All right, and now this is Poppy Parade. Oh, someone's got a snow day today. More snow places. My kids had a snow day on Friday, or a Monday, and they had a half day on Friday. They have a half day today. They have no school tomorrow. I begin to wonder sometimes when they actually go to school. There we go. And we'll start moving the other direction. So this is Coastal Cabana. Do I have it on my fingers? I do. Now, as the Coastal Cabana and the Daffodil Delight start to kind of mix, it will turn into a bit of a green, so it adds that green to the rainbow without you needing to really do it. So now I'm got Gorgeous Grape. Let's slide this a little bit. And this is one of the things, you just kind of want to keep building up color with your inks. All right, so I'm going to go back to my daffodil. The brayers are fun. I have to say, I honestly don't use them as much as I should. You know, and here is a fun way to use them. Let's spin this around. And now more flirty. Make sure I get the edges. And more poppy. And then we'll go back the other way again. Good morning, Louie. Good morning, everybody. Or it's actually kind of, we're heading towards afternoon. All right. Never be afraid of failure. It is paper. You can make a mistake and start all over again. And there's very little here that you can really ruin. Don't be this is, I will tell you, I've made many and failed, you know, and just either I put it aside or I threw it away. Maybe I picked it up later and made something else with it. You got to try. I've had many, I tried something I knew, like I'm making that. And I knew clear in my head, and I thought for sure, seen other people do it, it would be great. And it didn't. But I may have come up with something else along the way. Some of my best ideas have come when I've attempted to do something else and it didn't work out. All right, so just to get a little darker around the edges, I'm going to take my dauber and just really kind of darken it up right around there. And same with my coastal. Work a little kind of smudging. Let me flip this around. We're going to do the same thing here with Poppy. I'm working in towards the middle. Make sure you can see. And then Flirty. And last but not least, a little more Daffodil. And I just want it really kind of yellow, really bright in the middle. All right. Now let me put these all away. Let's see. Set that aside for real quick. It is truly more work, but it is worth it. And you get 2 cards out of it. You don't have to go as dark as I went. You can absolutely kind of go with more of a softer. You saw when we started, it kind of had almost a pastel look when the colors just started going on. So you could have a much softer look. I wanted the vibrant rainbow from this. Let's see. All right, get these all out of the way. All right, so now we got a die cut. All right, so where is it? This butterfly die. It comes with two question. Could you use sponges if you don't? Yes, you absolutely can use sponges. You could have used sponge daubers on the whole thing. It's just the sponge dauber is so small compared to the brayer. It's a little faster, but you could definitely use the Stampin' sponges. Absolutely. So this die set comes with 2 of these large butterflies. This one is a bit thicker and this one is thinner. So that gives you the like layering. So you can see there's black on top of the colored. So I'm going to cut out what I just sponged with the thicker one. Okay. So now where'd my brush go? There it is. Hold on, I gotta pop out some of the cuts from the last one. All right, so this die is so large. So this panel, so its traditional card is 5.5 by 4 1/4. I have cut this first panel to 5 3/8 by 4 1/8 because I need the maximum amount of paper. And now I want to make sure that I get the outline together. So I'm looking for space here, space up here. And I'm going to tack it down. So Cindy has a question for anyone going on stage. Do you dress up? No. Comfortable. Comfortable. I think the only people who really would dress up is someone who's getting called up or giving us a speech. So on stage is comfy. All right, hold on. That just moved on me. I have to say this is the hardest part because you want to make sure you have border around all the sides. All right. Now, my die, I will tell you, everyone's Big Shot is calibrated a smidge different. What plates am I using? So I have the base plate, the Big Shot platform. I have the thin die adapter, and then I have 2 cutting plates, one on top, one on the bottom. So I've been having a little problem with this particular die not cutting perfectly. So don't worry about it, Cindy. Question away. That this butterfly over here doesn't cut as well. So what I like to do is before I take it off and take it out, I just rearrange it on my cutting plate and run it through a couple more times. You'll see, if someone says business casual, I'll tell you, like my whole team, we'll wear team t-shirts. So there'll be jeans and team t-shirts is my whole team. Oh, I did cut it off. Oh well, we'll make it work. So I got 2 spaces, but that's fine. So here is my background, which we're going to make work, and my butterfly. So I got to get the butterfly out into the trash can. All right, so there's the butterfly die. Put that aside. Make sure I got all the pieces out. Now we're going to repeat this with a plain, oh, there we go, with a plain white shimmer. So that was shimmer white. So we're doing shimmer white again, but this one is uncolored. There we go. 3 stickies. See if that helps. I don't know if you, well, I don't know if you did something wrong if it bent. Probably, I don't, but I can't say because I don't know exactly what you did. I'm trying to think what would cause it to bend. I know I've had some dies bend, but it's more of like a box, and because someone had it sticking out, it wasn't fully in the middle of the plate. Check to make sure that's cut through, yes. And so it got hit on the side and we pushed it through. I mean, if it really, really, really is hard to push through, back it up. So here is our second one. So here's our frame. And I'm going to put that aside. And I'm going to get my trash can out again. Get this out of here. All right, you guys have to remind me, before I cut the black, I have to put adhesive sheets on it. I always forget. So, while I think about it while I'm pulling this one out of the die. Don't let me forget to put the adhesive sheets in. Okay. Come on. There we go. All right. So there's that die. So we'll put that aside. All right. Put the adhesive sheet on. Put the adhesive sheet on. Put the adhesive sheet on. Okay, so move this all the way. So now we're going to cut 2 of the black with the thinner die, but we're going to use these Sizzix adhesive sheets. Pull these out. And have you ever had to replace the roller thingy to clean out your dot? Oh, no. This roller thingy? No. I have 2. I have not had to replace them. Knock on wood. But, you know, it is what it is. They get a lot of use. All right, so I'm just going to cut these kind of not perfectly, but good enough. All right, so these are the adhesive sheets, and I'm just going to peel this up, and I'm going to attach that right there, right in the middle. And I'm going to cut, well, no, we're going to leave it. We'll see what happens. And I'm going to do the same thing with this one. Yeah, I'm going to cut it because that's going to make a mess. So I'm going to cut this excess off. There we go. Make sure you see what I'm doing. Throw this away. Got a little adhesive came through onto the front. All right. So now, again, I have the same sandwich. This time, I am taking the thinner one. When by thinner, I mean the thinner sides of the butterfly. flip this over. You can see this one is thicker, the edge of the butterfly. All right, so I'm going to put him in the middle. And run him through. Raising the eyes through the short way. I changed them up. So the question was the reason I'm running them through, the direction I'm running them through. I'll change them up. Honestly, right now it's because visually, especially the other ones, I was visually trying to line it up in the middle, and I find if I'm doing it this way, I can just visually I don't do as good job lining it up. So I'll stick them through. But I will, if I'm having a problem, move, you know, like again, I'll flip it over and look to see if everything is cut through. So right now, I'm not 100% sure that little section of the butterfly is cut through perfectly. So I'll just change it up. Maybe one spot on my big shot cuts better than others, or gives more pressure. So I'll send it through multiple times. Season frameless. So the 4 seasons, is it 4 seasons, is the painted seasons. So the painted seasons coordinates with the painted seasons stamp set, which is the second release of Celebration products. So here we go. Now I got to get this die out of here. And the only problem is it does pull the backing off a bit. So there we go. So I'm going to have sticky butterfly here for a minute till I get that done. All right, so I don't need this outline of the black. I'm only keeping the detail of the butterfly. Where'd my brush go? All right. All right. So I'm getting this out of the die. Okay, so here's our black. I'm going to set this aside, and I'm going to do it one more time. Get these pieces out. Into the trash can. All right, repeat. So yes, you can make 2 cards easily with this, but you are doing everything almost twice. And here's the other one. Again, into the middle. There we go. Cutting plate. And through we go. And back. And we're going to turn and go again. That has more pressure. It depends. Each big shot, I have 3 big shots, and they're all calibrated a smidge differently. Some of them need a shim on certain things, some don't. All right, so let's see if I can remove this with more care so it doesn't pull the top of the protective adhesive sheet up. Nope, I did. Oh well. Come on. See, the backing of the adhesive sheet's what's not letting go. Come on. There we go. So it's out. It's not pretty, but it's out. All right, let's clean this up and we can assemble. All right. All right. So I do have to, well, I run classes. So having 3 big shots is very, very helpful when you have classes. And you got a bunch of people lining up to create. All right, so here are my 2 card bases, both in black. All right, so I'm gonna start with, we'll do the one that's put together. So this is the shimmer white. And my snail's gone missing. There it is. I'm going to use snail. All right. And then, oh, did I cut this the same? Oh, I did. I cut it the same size. Oh, well, that's why that one fit. Perfect, better. All right. That's fine. We'll make it work. So there's one. This is the one that we got a little close to the edge. So we're going to have to put it on in 2 sections. That's fine. There's no mistakes. There's only making it work. Maybe there's a place for an embellishment. All right. I'm going to put one side on first. Is this the same size? This one is the same size too. Okay. So I didn't cut these down. Oh well, that's fine. All right, there's that side. And I will add this side. All right, so there are our 2 backgrounds. So I'm going to start with the die cut colored butterfly. All right, I'm going to poke out the last few pieces here. There we go. Okay, and here we go. So this butterfly Abounds package, so the coordinating dies and stamp set, anyone who purchases $50 in my store is getting a tutorial with 4 gorgeous cards, and these are ones I designed using the set plus the Garden Impressions Designer Series paper, the very bright paper. So pretty. All right, the thing with the adhesive sheets, it does add a little extra thickness, so it's a little harder sometimes to get all these die cuts out. So, poke them all out. There. Let's see. Get the Big Shot die brush foam out. See if that'll make it go a little faster. Go. Ah, I don't want to bend them. Come on. They don't have to all be out, but you want the majority of them out. There we go. All right. Let's assemble. So now I got to remove the paper from the back. I need my paper piercing tool for this. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna start. Link to order the paper pumpkin. Yes, Samantha, when we're done, I'll send you the link. I'll PM you. All right, so I'm starting with 1 butterfly here in the corner. I'm just gonna press that down. Okay. There we go. So there's 1. Now we're going to repeat with the white. And where'd that one go? So here is our shimmery white butterfly punch out. There we go.
like the computery stuff, theater and band. Well, the theater is I believe
Come on. All right, here we go. Of course, I'm eavesdropping on my kids. They're talking about my daughter's going into high school. I don't know when that happened. I just signed her up for preschool, but she has to pick classes for next year. So that's eavesdropping on the discussion in the other room. All right, so we're now, where's the black one? All right. So, okay. We're going to get rid of all these little die cuts pieces. If you don't have this die brush, it's a godsend. It really does a good job. All right, let's see. All right, so let's remove the paper. There we go. All right. Now we're going to line this up. Yes, they do grow very fast. Like I said, I swear I just signed them up for preschool. All right. And all right, there's number 2. All right, so take both of these. I'm going to take a bunch thicker boxes for wood stamps. So the question was about the stamp set boxes that we can buy separately, like an empty clear case box and the empty wood case box, whether now that we're kind of getting rid of wood mount stamps, if they would keep the box. I wouldn't be surprised if they kept them around for a while, purely because they probably may have a whole bunch in stock. Because we all have sort of come up with some great crafty, things to put in them, re-inkers and such. So I wouldn't be surprised if they stuck around for at least 1 year. Beyond that, I don't know. We'll have to see. All right, so I'm putting just a bunch of mini dimensionals kind of all over to hold up my butterfly. All right, so which one's this? This is the color one. So the colored butterfly is going to go on the white background. And we're going to take off all these backings of my dimensionals. But again, you never know. You never, ever know what is going to happen. So there's one. All right, so now we got the colored background, and we are going to. So one of the things, because this is a black background and then I put the black on top, it kind of works together to add to that kind of 3D effect to the butterfly. Okay. Oh, this image. There we go. You can probably hear my daughter. All right. So there are the 2. So what I then did, all right, let's really quickly. Oh, where's my scrap? Here we go. Just going to take scrap, daffodil, and the shimmery white. I have the 4U from the Beauty Abounds, which is the stamp set that goes with this. And I'm going to stamp that on both those colors. Dig out my Big Shot one more time. I have the smallest circle. Yes, we do know how to turn them out. Yes, turn them out, tune them out. I tune them out quite a bit. But then I always still have mother hearing. You know, it's like you can tune them out, but there's that, you just click as soon as you know, like, that's not a normal sound. That's not something that should be happening. Now we're going to run this through. So there's one daffodil for you. And one shimmery white for you. All right, so to just sort of finish these, I'm going to put dimensionals on the back. Yes, I definitely have eyes on the back of my head. Oh my word. Okay, so for the white one, I'll stick the for you right here. And for this one, oh, I got something on that one. Oh well. And then, because, you know, we can't leave them completely plain and bare, I'm going to take the rhinestones and let's just take a bunch of the itty bitty ones that are at the top here, which like to hide under the panel. And just randomly place them kind of all over, come here, the card. Let me you can kind of see. Come on. There we go. Come on. That one is not working with me. There we go. You know, so I would just keep going. But those are our butterfly rainbow cards with some brayering. So let's do, so if you have joined us during this broadcast, please leave a comment real quick and you can just say hi and you will get entered into the giveaway. Let me jump up to today's giveaway so you can see what we have. So we are giving away right now in a second here the crushed curried baker's twine for anyone who's left a comment. And then next Thursday, anyone who's left a comment either here or on YouTube and will get a chance into the Seasoned with Kindness. And if you share this video on any social media platform, Facebook, YouTube, Pinterest, wherever else, Pinterest, yeah, and then come back and put the comment shared with the D, I will give you a second entry to win that Season with Kindness. And we will do that again on the 14th of March. How quickly our month is going by. So let me find my giveaway site and refresh the count of comments here. Alrighty, so live giveaway. No, back. This one doesn't line up as nicely as the old one used to be. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit this start button, and you're going to see everyone's names kind of fly by, and then it'll come up and say winner, and it'll put the name in. So here we go. And our winner is Peggy Mathis Williams. So congratulations to Peggy. Peggy, please head over to craftystampin.com, and if you go to specials, giveaways, it'll bring you down to this page. If you click claim your prize, fill out the form, I will drop that in the mail for you. It's for the butterfly. What color pads? So all the colors will be on the recap, but the colors were... Again, we have Poppy Parade, Flirty Flamingo, Daffodil Delight, Coastal Cabana, and Gorgeous Grape. But about a half hour to an hour, I'll have a blog post recap. I believe it is already in the link above. It just doesn't work right now. And that'll have all the details, a downloadable PDF with all the tools that I used. So again, I thank everybody for joining me. Tammy and I are back on Tuesday with the Stampin' Scoop. So I hope to see you all then. Until then, have a wonderful weekend, and I will talk to everybody later. Bye.